Alexander's pain instilled terror in his cellmate.
Whoa, damn. Straight enjoying it.
Please.
Ow.
Help me. Thank you. You have my gratitude. My name is Agrippa. Who might you be? Daniel? Like the prophet thrown into the lion's den? Tell me, are you among the lions, Daniel?
Yes.
You want to stop Alexander? Oh my. So Babylon shall fall, you say? You worry too much. Alexander is toothless without an all. He has one. That's not very promising at all. The sanctum is basically impenetrable. But guess why no? It could be breached by another. But Alexander broke his, my oath, a long time ago. Really? Well, if you tell the truth, by all means, seek out the pieces of the broken oath and mend away. I believe he uses them for torture now. They practically leak madness, which is quite useful, I understand. There should be 6 of them. Look around the choir and the transept. You should be able to find them there.
Well, thank you.
Daddy, I hate to bother you further, but if you're really going after Alexander, would you consider taking me with you? I know it sounds ridiculous. Look at me. But if you find anything concerning a man named Johann Wein, would you please bring it to me? I believe he was working on a way to help me. A recipe for some sort of potion, a tonic, to free me from this husk of mine.
I don't like that.
What lever? Oh, that one. So many of Alexander's things are breaking down. Look around. Maybe the other room. There are machine parts hidden all over this place. You'll find a way to fix it. Me? I'm Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa. I was once quite important, you know. Baron Alexander has sustained my soul in this dead husk for years. Who knows how many? Hundreds, I presume.
Hundreds, you say? I don't think they would do that, but... That's useless. Do all this other pipes? Yeah, they do.
something else. Alexander is quite impressive in many ways, but he has grown impatient.
Looks like it wants to. Yo, Blunts, what's good? How are ya? I guess I'm going in here. Howdy. Alright, let's see. Just beat 3 games in this past week. Damn. Nice.
Came out of nowhere. You little bitch.
I took a little bit of a time off this weekend and to relax, and I played some Resident Evil for myself, and I beat 1. So there's that, I guess. Yeah, I was like, you know, because my job just talked about increasing our pay, but also changing our hours a little bit. And I thought that was happening today, which is not till November. So I took the weekend to sleep in, but I also played a bit of RE Code Veronica. Didn't really play too much of it. I beat RE1. And this I played a while ago, which is why this is all here. But yeah. That was just a little... I hope to play that here. If I can finish, hopefully if I can finish Amnesia, which I should be able to easily before Halloween, but that's implying that I keep taking time away. That was not my intent. But once I finish Amnesia, I was planning on doing Ada's DLC. I have it. And then possibly Dead Rising 3. If I can at least get to Dead Rising 3 and beat most of it before Halloween, that's fine by me. And if I don't, then whatever. But my goal is to get through at least a couple of games. And so far, I've beaten through 1, Silent Hill, which, I mean, it's not bad. I beat it in a few days. And then a few days where I take time away, so but yeah. Other than that, I feel like I'm cruising decently. I'm a little slower when it comes to these games. Like, some people could probably cruise through them much faster. I have poor memory, so I'm running around rooms. Like Silent Hill and Resident Evil, I'm running back and forth. I spent a good few hours just running around doing that in Silent Hill 1. Or Resident Evil 1 when I played it the other day. I was just like, ugh. Even if I know a game, I still do that. And it won't stop. Dead Rising 3, I'm curious to get to if I should get it. It is fun. I enjoy Dead Rising 3. It's not as good as 1 and 2 are off the record. 2 and Off the Record, in my opinion, are probably some of the best that it gets co-op wise, but Dead Rising 3 is very fun co-op. You should try High on Life. Ha! I'll have to check it out. 3 is very good. I just think some of its story is kind of meh. The character is okay. Like, Frank is a better character, and I like Chuck Green a lot. I have no problem too much with Nick Ramos. It's just he's not as... He kind of more of a pansy sometimes. Like, Rick and... like, Frank and Chuck were making wise cracks, having fun. Nick is out there just being kind of a pansy about everything. Rick Grimes. Yeah, I almost did say Rick Grimes. I was right about to. Carl. Carl. That's a game I need to play too. The Walking Dead Telltale. Carl. I need to continue that comic. The show I'm probably never gonna watch. They have a good... The Walking Dead Telltale, I enjoy the first season. I haven't played season 2, so I don't know how good it gets. But in terms of other Walking Dead, no. Like, I have only played that, and I've played the one with freaking Norman Reedus. The one where you drive around and shit. Looking for gas. Forgot the name of it. But that one was ass. In fact, I still have the Walking Dead ear as a keychain. I still have that. I haven't played season 2, yeah. I've seen some of it, though. It still looks good. As for any other Walking Dead games, I have only played those, so I don't know how other games are. 'Cause I know there's more, but I don't know. I think Walking Dead might do well as like a tower defense kind of thing, if they're running out of ideas. Because it worked well for a point and click.
What do you mean?
Never mind.
And it may work well as a survival.
Remarkable.
I'm not sure I'm following.
It doesn't matter. It's just a myth after all.
Yeah, the show is very good. I liked it until about season 4. That's pretty much where I stopped watching it. I've watched the entirety of all the way through season 4 or whatever, most thereof. And then I watched a bit of, like, the season after The Governor. You know, where they introduced Negan and all that. I've read all of that throughout most of it. I didn't finish the bit with the Whispers, so I didn't finish any of that in the comic, but I'm a bit further ahead in the comic. The show I kind of stopped watching. But I'm very curious. I want to finish The Walking Dead before, at least once before I really decide to say if it's actually great. It gets good again with Negan. Yeah, the parts with Negan were very fantastic in the comic. I'm hoping the comic stays good, because the show I hear just. We'll get there. I own parts of it. I just gotta buy the rest of it. I enjoy the brutality in it versus the shows.
12th of August, 1839.
It did become a massive drama.
Punishment ritual is taking longer than expected, and we have to do what is needed. I spend my time helping out the prisoners. Being around these degenerates makes me
I mean, it was
ill.
good at getting you
None of them even
invested,
tries
at
to
least.
face their punishment
A
with
lot of the
any
characters
kind
are very
of
good.
dignity. They taunt me with their lies of innocence and their cowardly pleas of mercy. What can make a man
There were
fall
so many different ways I
far
wanted
from
the governor to
grace
be
of a
defeated. I was just
civilized
like,
existence?
please.
They are all wicked men, and I remind myself of it constantly.
And the main way I wanted him to
I
die
am
wasn't
thankful for God
done.
sending these monsters our way, as they will
I wanted
serve
Michonne
as
to
the
finish him.
instruments of my salvation. I try to study the different tools in the torture chamber and learn how to use them effectively. Last time was messy, and the effect
I really
suffered
wanted
from my
Michonne to finish him off.
inexperience. When the next warding is to be performed, I shall be ready.
But the comic is much better. If you haven't read the comic, it's so good. It's crazy how much they change. A bucket of tar? Oh, I get it. I'm gonna piece together the orb. Orb! Excuse me. Orb! Sorry, I'm going Final Fantasy 1 mode on the orb. Orb. Where'd Spoopy thing go? The fuck am I even in, anyway? Lightning? Do I see lightning? I do see lightning. Hi. Shocking. Very shocking. And it looks like there's a thingy that goes. Pedestal has a smooth hemispherical depression at the top. Ah. You want some meat? I don't. Okay. Okay. I don't think I want to go that way. Sounds like it's gonna murder me. All is lost. I must again start over. Ever since I recovered the ore, first found by Agrippa, the guy I just talked to, I have depended on it for my research. The incident with Wilhelm made me most impetuous. Fearing a paucity of prisoners, I proceeded with the final ritual without proper foresight. The ore cracked and fell into 6 parts. I have tried everything, but have yet to mend the thing. Unless I can think of a way to piece it together, I will have to find another. There is still life in the pieces, and even if the orb isn't restored, I might be able to salvage some of its power for other purposes. Centuries have passed in vain, and I begin to wonder if I will ever be able to see my love again. How much longer can I sustain my life? Drinking rum with Mountain Dew Baja Blast to chase the shot. That sounds... I'm not much of a drinker. That to me sounds awful. But also, it is fun to be somewhat bubbly, buzzed, drunk, whatever you want to call it. But yeah. That does sound... It does sound kind of disgusting to me, but in general, just the idea of just having a nice buzz or burn body feeling that alcohol gives you is nice. But that's kind of like why I like weed over it. Is because I like the slight dizzy buzz feeling that gives you body high, rather than the entire that alcohol usually gives me and makes me sick to my stomach. Do you like Baja? Never really tried Baja Blast all that much. Like, it's okay. I'm not really a fan of Mountain Dew, to be fair. And Taco Bell, I really rarely ever had much from them. I've only had their basic meat and cheese soft shell, so I never really ate a lot there. I drank a lot more Pepsi and Sprite. That was more my thing. Gatorade after that. Then Red Bull for whatever reason. But primarily it was Sprite, Pepsi, and Gatorade. Cool Blue or the glacial one, specifically. Magic lamp. Egypt? Magic rolling carpet? A carpet and a lamp. Huh. Are we in Agrabah? It's a freaking oddly thrown lamp. Okay. I like the vanilla cherry Coke. Yeah, I'm not big on those kind of drinks. Kind of basic, to be honest. I came down here for some oil. Didn't think the tar was... Oh my goodness.
Help her! Find a way!
So it's been roughly rough quitting the cold turkey, and I say because I say TC because I smoke. I got me 5 milligrams TC, CBD gummies, and it's about 1.44% THC for emergency purposes because I can't, because I use THC as medicine besides using it for fun. Nothing wrong with taking it for medical reasons, and besides, I don't think you're using it that bad, but still, nonetheless, you know what you're taking. I'm not all great with all that stuff. To me, it's just weed is weed. But yeah, I know there's varying forms of it all. I've taken a variety of shit from gummies and whatnot, but I just treat it all as the same. Just because I'm not good with that stuff.
This is how you repay me. How dare you?
Especially amounts and volume. What you just said is all numbers to me. Bad eating habits and prevents things. I can imagine. I mean, I have bad eating habits too, and I'm starting to get very sick from certain products now that contain milk. Oh, Valium? I don't take Valium. Excuse me? I didn't say anything about Valium. I don't know what you're talking about. All I said was I feel that because I get sick from eating certain things like dairy products. Is this game any good? It's fun so far. I don't know anything about the story because I forgot everything that has been said seconds afterward. Literally, I can see something in my face, someone can tell me where to go, and I'll immediately forget. But the game so far, I enjoy it. I enjoy looking around and doing some puzzle stuff in games. Some of it in, say, like, Silent Hill and Resident Evil aren't really my thing. But I don't mind it in games like this, where you gotta, like, collect parts or look around for things and not actually fight. It's better than Outlast. Volume? What about my volume? No, you were talking about amounts, quantities, numbers. I don't know anything of that. It's all just numbers. Weed is weed. I didn't say anything about volume or volume.
How are things coming?
You were just naming off percentages of amounts.
Alexander really found them, not us as
I just buy 260 worth.
you've never heard of
Whatever that equates to.
my God, boy.
I don't care if they're ripping me off, I'm getting enough, and it lasts me. That's the problem. Everyone's like, always be like, having multiple dealers and whatnot is annoying parts for me. Because then they give me all this pricing, and it's just like, I don't care, just give me... You're confusing me worse by naming prices. Like, I don't care how much an ounce costs, or a pound, or whatever the fuck.
My people. Yes, I do take pride in that. Is it so wrong?
No, I haven't played Outlast 2. I've only played Outlast. And the Whistleblower DLC.
I found a Mithraeum box. Find which
And the chance of depression, and it could fit an orb. Grip of the Diamond seeks a note written by a name of Joanne Ware. Needed to enter the... A heavy door is blocking the... 2 levers and the...
had not been plundered. Do you
I have meat.
know Mithraeum? Right.
I have a jar.
Suppose it was
I have... I not wax. I was gonna say wax.
building temples out of caverns.
I just sent my friend to the medical dispensary. Ah.
Inside are its followers.
Yeah, I don't...
Watching the
He's looking for a note from Joanne Ware. I don't think I have that. I don't go back, I can tell you that. I think. There's also some piping down here I gotta deal with or something, because I can't get into these doors. But there's this, oddly locked up by chains. Neat. I know, I keep turning off and on my lamp. That's to save me a bit of gas, oil. Stop that.
Not many orbs are left. They sometimes consume themselves or break, then used by an uninitiated. I was lucky. The orb I found spared my life and returned to where I found it. I know
That's not how chairs work. Why is that one strung up by a chain? That's so odd to me. Wait. Oh, okay, I was about to say, I can touch that? No, it's that. Why are you strung up by a chain? How the fuck could I just throw chairs nonchalant? I gotta do some piping? Oh. Am I going batshit crazy over here? No, I just have a slight headache. Oh, I got meat? Oh yeah, I got some meat, alright. Anyone want some? It's a key item, too. It's not a normal piece of meat that I just used to throw at a monster, I don't think. There could be a monster NPC that I throw this at for something. There's gonna be used for some sacrifice, but it's a key item. Versus, like, a freaking item that I could just pick up off the freaking ground to throw, like I was those chairs. So I gotta use it somewhere. It's a key item, yeah. That chair specifically is like a normal item. I can only hold it and throw it around. I can't pick it up and carry it with me, on me, like these. These are all key items, or items like this is for fueling my lantern. This is for chipping away stone. I have very little spots to use that. I've carried stuff when I was able to make a bomb with the previous glass jar that I had. This is to heal my wounds that I haven't know yet. I'm assuming the bucket of tar is to mend this orb. Once I find the 6 pieces of this orb, I'm assuming I'm gonna mend that with that. So there's meat. This is locked. This meat. So I gotta find that orb. That orb is gonna have to go where the electricity is, and it's gonna create that weird staticky orb thing. Probably. I don't really know. And then there's this weird thing that I don't know what is. And then there's this sacrifice altar. Like it just doesn't tell me anything. I would assume there's like a broken thing here, but... There. You get a trophy. And a carpet. Rug. Hmm. Nothing behind these. I don't know what the chair. Nothing above me. This room is suspicious as all hell. Meat is used for piping. Well, we... Maybe there's a giant water monster thing that I gotta throw meat at. Or maybe there's an altar I put this on. Smooth hemisphere. Yeah, conveniently. I want to go inland. So I guess I'm going back that way, because it doesn't look like I go this way or the way with a gripper. Even though he said there was some piping in the other room. Maybe I'm missing something in here, I don't know. I really don't know. At least this area is not as dark as the others. But I don't want to leave this spot just yet. Hey. Cute little anime emotes there. I see broken pipes, but I can't do anything with them. I see. Get it. No. Come here. Get it. I didn't see that, you jagoffs. I wasted too much of my oil for that. This was locked. Budge. See a bunch of busted pipes. They were working on them. I'll be back around May stream. Alright. Alright, man. I hope you have a great rest of your night if you do stream. But yeah, no. For anyone who's curious about Amnesia, or Penumbra, Overture, or Black Plague, they're very fun games. If you're into some puzzly stuff and running and avoiding monsters, and very heavy in the dialogue. By that I mean like reading a lot. So a lot of it's found through lore. And while I remember some, it's just Okay, this is the prison, upper prison. I don't need to be here.
Was there something else? Via was a brave man and dared to proceed where I did not. He unearthed a number of...
Yeah, that's not gonna work. You want some meat? Of course you do. I'm getting stuck on the stairs. What the hell? Ugh. Go. Go, dude. Jesus. I don't know what though. So, yeah, then I am going that way. Because,
The shadow. It's close now.
eh. What am I missing here? Something to do with a grip that I'm missing. Or this. Hope I didn't miss anything to get into that. I have no love. None left. Let's take this shovel. My lucky shovel. Come, lucky shovel. I shall call you Steve.
Me, powerful. Not so very.
Meet.
I've done all that I can to escape this prison. But now, I use all my strength merely to stay alive. My pupil, Johann Weyer, said he'd found a way to take me with him beyond the stars. But I was too afraid to come along. Seriously. And now, all I can do is regret
I
it.
don't even know what that did. Well, I don't know where your note is there, friend.
I've always hoped Weyer would return and give me a second chance. But so does Alexander. That's why he keeps me here, as a hostage, hoping Weyer will reveal it.
I'm missing something here. Why? Something I'm missing in these spells. I keep checking. That's funny. I do this every game, every type of thing. Until I find something. Shoutouts earlier. Didn't even notice. Missing here. What am I missing here? The torture. Yes. Chancel. Chancel? Down there. Get me down here. Solid metal's a new shape that is meat. Tar? Solid metal and it's in good shape. And? Oh, hello. I missed that. pressured steam pushing its way through pipes and turbines. A change I think of what Venter would have thought of my mind. Push 5 men to a tower of wrought iron. The thing almost on translation. Tamed lightning, crudely replaced by pressured steam pushing its way through pipes. Yeah, and I think I'm gonna have to adjust that to that orb, or a orb. Something that I need. I don't have anything. Here's all the piping it's going through. What happens if I actually go through this? Yeah, I didn't think so. I thought it would insta-kill me though. Again, glass jar. Bottled lightning? How about some needs? Tar? Didn't think so. How about this? Yeah. I'm having fun. Oh, I have roaches on my screen. Good. And that just looks like you're it looks like you're just crawling along a flat screen, not my face. I did not realize my face was flat. And had vision all here. I wish I had vision like that. To see bugs just crawling all up down me in a flat surface. There's something in one of these many rooms, and I'm missing it exactly. I still don't see whatever you're looking for there, Agrippa. I love how I can just take one book. Is there a reason for that? The reason I could just grab a book randomly. Can I burn it? I want it. I have no idea. I have no idea. I'm gonna be wandering around back and forth like a dumbass, aren't I? Unless I put no object to use item on. That's a new... Its scattered pieces lie scattered in the torture rooms. A mystic barrier blocks passage in the chancel. Passed down the chancel as a depression fit an orb. I don't know. That being in those order matters. The order in which I was given those tasks. I don't know if that's like I have to do that's the expected order. I can do them in any order. Is that expected? A mystic barrier blocks a passage. Is that the lightning? It's the only passage block that I can think of. I mean, that's where the pedestal is, too. Fit an orb. An orb is needed to enter it. How am I not seeing the orb pieces in those torture rooms? Those literally look like torture rooms. They literally had... Some of them had wall shackles. Unless it's one of these locked gates that I don't know how to get through. I don't really want to go back down the well. I don't think I'm meant to. I don't think I'm supposed to be here. I just don't see what I'm supposed to use for this all. Trying randomly. Glass tea jar container. A wooden bucket filled with tar.
I appreciate your company, but I believe you have more important things to take care of.
Hey.
You should hurry, Daniel. No time for sitting around.
Yes. I don't know what this is. Meat? What is this?
You're a good boy, Daniel, and I appreciate your company, but I believe you have more important things to take care of.
I probably do, but...
You should hurry, Daniel. No time for sitting around. You're a good boy, Daniel, and I appreciate your company, but I believe you have more important things to take care of.
Why? Not be open from here.
You should hurry, Daniel. No time for
Why
sitting
is every
around.
time I find where I go, I feel like an idiot? It's most likely here, but... Try. I mean, technically that would take out the nails out of that board. Only items work like that. Wow, I'm missing things.
Shimmering blue light.
About Tara. Yeah. Okay, something's wrong with it. I don't know where this other note is. I can't access that from down where I'm at. This is locked. So I most likely gotta blow this up. Going down the ladder is where I came from, so I don't see a point in going down. Yeah, the ladder broke. Also, I can't. I knew it. And I can't access the Steam shit yet because I haven't fixed anything. So I have basically done nothing. I've just been running around. Because I am missing clearly obvious stuff. I mean, it's fine and all. But I didn't see any cracked fragments in the torture rooms. I'm not making this look like a good playthrough. So many other people doing this game better than me. And that's fine. I'm not trying to be the best. But I just want to be more entertaining and more fun, not just run around like a dumb derp. So I apologize for that one. What am I missing? Why is there a shovel here?
Daddy, good to see you. You're a good boy, Daddy.
No, I'm not.
And I
Bad.
appreciate you coming. But I believe you have more important things to take care of.
Oh, hello. Hi there. Hi there.
You should hurry, Daniel. No time for sitting around.
I'm standing. Fuck off.
You're a good boy, Daniel. And I appreciate you coming. But I believe you have more important things to take care of.
Do I?
You should hurry, Daniel. No time for sitting around. You're a good boy, Daniel. And
No, my chair. Oops.
but I believe you have more
Oi.
important things to take care of.
Oi.
You should hurry, Daniel. No time for sitting around.
Bitch, please. I know what I'm doing. Sort of. Nice. Talking about that. Says the guy who spent, like, an hour and a half doing this in the beginning.
But I believe you have more important things to take care of.
Man. This is important, alright? Just trying. Trying things.
You should hurry, Daniel. No time for sitting around.
I can't even get on the table. Yeah. I'm just trying to get a buck. I get it. Fuck off. I'm trying to get up there.
But I believe you have more important things to take care of.
Oh. Oh. Rip that. Come on, chair. Stay with me,
You
would
should
you?
hurry, Daniel.
I'm only
No
using you
time for
because you
sitting around.
have some height.
You're a good boy, Daniel. And I appreciate you coming.
Less America.
I believe you have
Stop
more
hitting
important
my
things to take
chair.
care of. You should hurry, Daniel. No time for sitting around. You're a good boy, Daniel. And I appreciate you coming. But I believe you have more important things to take care of. You should hurry, Daniel.
Doesn't even look like I can jump up here. Maybe I don't actually go up here. Aha! I go up here enough to fix that. Alright, cool. Okay.
You're a good boy, Daniel. And I appreciate you coming. But I believe you have more important things to take care of.
Okay, you can't be open still. Okay. I got more pipes to fix, I think. I hope not.
You should hurry, Daniel. No time for sitting around.
Yeah.
Who are you to question me?
Whoa. Alexander? Discord's been blown up. I just want to make sure. I hope there's like nothing else over here when it comes to piping or anything that I need. I don't see any hatches. I just wanted to check if there's any wooden hatches in here. I know I can't get in here because here. I didn't think so. Well, I didn't think there was going to be anything. So I think that's all I needed to do to fix it then. I hope. It's fucking stone walls. Frick. And you... yeah. Didn't think any of this would change. Now I could just go back and do what I need to do, though. Sorry about all that wasted time. I did not notice that there was a hatch in the ceiling. I would have taken a while to find that anyway. I can't be decent when it comes to exploration, but my goodness, there is a lot that I miss. Obviously, because I was walking around like an idiot, back and forth, and I was still finding tinderboxes. Alright then. Hey, fuck you.
How are things coming? You're a good boy now.
You're a good boy too. I'm trying. We're getting there slowly after like forever. I'll just strafe sideways. Let's see if that actually fixed it. Yatta. Okay, we did a thing. Finally. Hey, it's not as bad as me having to push a box down a mine shaft
You have gone
in
too
Penumbra.
far. I have to stop you. I can't let you proceed any further. I'm sorry, my friend.
Oh, so you're wanting to stop me now. Because you realized I was coming after you. Alright. But yeah, some of that in Penumbra, though, was pretty funny. It's like... mine shaft. Yeah, box. I needed a machine part. Push box down mine shaft, crack it, get machine part. Yeah, someone had to tell me. Or, I don't even know if they told me because they knew, or if they were just like, oh, this guy, come on. But yeah, it was kind of funny. Kind of funny. And it happens in everything.
How are things coming? You got the doors open? Good going. I knew you could do it.
Aha. Okay. Transept.
How much more, Baron? How much more am I supposed to withstand? Kill me, Oakland! Kill me!
This one. Prepare him.
What are you doing, Alexander? That's me doing that, aren't I? That's me torturing them, isn't it? Bonk. Oh. I see. I see. That's how I was torturing them. Oh, God. No wonder I have amnesia. Now I get to revisit all my horrors. And smack myself in the face some more.
The cradle is ready. Good.
You're a man. How can you partake in this?
Is he all right?
He is one of the wicked. Don't pay his lies any attention.
I'm not a bad man. It was an accident.
He set a man on fire.
It wasn't my fault. Why won't anyone listen?
That's horrible.
Of course. We are dealing with monsters here.
I mean, yeah. Oh, not that. Oh, God. Ow. All of these are painful, but that, just thinking about it hurts my crotch. Ow, my eyes.
No, please. Do anything. Whatever you want. Anything. I'll do anything. I'm innocent.
The arsonist kept crying as he was slowly lowered on the impaler. It didn't take much to break him. They had meant for him to die, but the torch was working. But it wasn't this method. It wasn't the method. It was the arsonist. He was different from the others. They could make him forget again. So is that how they did that? Did they torture me too? Oh, Jesus. Okay, I get it. I'm woozy, I get it. The rapist hanged upside down, his tears soiled with blood flooding from his belly, the saw between his legs had lodged itself in the hip and will move any further. The men stepped back and waited for the victim to drain. Gee. I mean, if he's a rapist, he kind of deserves to be punished, but no one deserves death. Nobody deserves death. This is where, yeah, that's where I came from. Oh, what's with me and stairs? Ugh. Spooky rope. Ah. There are quite a few things to be said about torture. I had figured that the reaction I would get from the victims would be highly individual. Thankfully, this is not the case. The humans all have a very similar approach to dealing with physical pain and the terror of anticipation. I can't stress enough the importance of restraining the victims before proceeding. Even the most timid creature can break out in fits of violence where their strength exceeds their expected prowess. If proper care has been put into breaking the victim, this should not be a problem, but will also hinder the effect I am after. The right steps to take are, therefore, to restrain while the victim is still dazed. Proceed by presenting the form of torture you want to apply, and then continue with the actual act. The point of presentation is to infuse terror. The human mind is extremely efficient, as it will trigger itself into greater fear. Simply by imagining it. While applying pain, make sure to avoid massive damage, as it will prove more efficient if the process can be sustained. Also, apply the pain in doses, if possible, with breaks to let the body settle. If you are whipping or cutting the victim, strike once, wait for the pain to subdue, then strike again. As long as the body suffers, it will continue to produce the vitae and saturate the blood with its properties. Only with careful performance will the victim yield maximum effect. If the victim does not behave expected, it is likely that all should not. Before this happens, feed them the Amnesia drink and try again later. Aha! That's why I'm forgetful. He drugged my ass. Which would explain the start. Just being randomly booted out of nowhere and just put in here. Probably realized what I was doing. It is you, my love, I miss the most, or is it perhaps myself? I know what I have become. I am not blind. I am a monster, a demonic sultan, perched on a dark mountaintop. There is little I can do to redeem myself. The Black Eagle fears me, and after Napoleon's defeat, it is the only matter of time before they will demand my head on a platter. I must remove myself from this land. This time, it must work. I cannot return home now. I shall perish. I like jumping. Made from hemp. Ooh, time to smoke that shit. I don't know what I'm using that for.
It's kind of fun, or perhaps I should
Oh,
say
wait.
disturbing.
Yeah, and your voice is funny. Okay, that is what that here. Only 6. I only have 3. I need. Well, there's the other side. So I have string. For something. My ass. Whee! I was curious. I knew that was happening. Because there's no way back up. I knew that was happening. I see. So... why am I back here? Actually, hold on. Yeah, if I am back here, though. I was going upstairs the wrong way.
How are things coming? You seem to have found all pieces used in the transfer. Go to the choir and find the rest.
Yes. I'm doing. All right. Bonk. Yeah. Something is pulling the rope. Yeah. Interesting. I thought it could be. Oh. You actually let go. Or not let go, or you're just not fighting it no more. Yeah, you let go. Remains. The bone covered... Why do I have this now? Okay. I have bones. Neat.
Ah, you again.
Ah, you again. Well, I guess we'll just go the other side.
Ah, you again. You're a good boy now.
I know. Thank you. I try very hard. In court, the Order of the Black Eagle spewed their politics at each other while I sat quietly in place, willfully forgotten. Once in a while, someone will notice me and lose themselves in a silent cower before regaining their senses. They all know I'm the one and the same Alexander who helped their fathers and grandfathers to find this great order. I've seen them take their fathers' places, and they too grew old and pass away, while I remain the same, aged not by time, but by anguish. There we go. Wait. Taunts me from the other side. I trusted him with my true reasons and my efforts, and still he insists on releasing Agrippa. How an entitled man can show such a lack of compassion in the seat of power disgusts me. I can't bring myself to part from Agrippa, as he is and has been centuries my only link to the worlds beyond. Ware claims he tries his best to release me from my banishment, but that he needs me to give him Agrippa first so he can too help. If he can guarantee success, I would happily oblige, but how am I to part from him if my return might be denied? I know what they are capable of. I've seen their deception. Optimism is the most helpless feeling, but I must retain it. I shall prepare for his release. To release Agrippa without killing him, Weyer told me to feed him a tonic made from a paralyzer, vitae and tempter. The poisonous fungi should work as a paralyzer if I can find the internal gland from a large specimen. The choir seems to be a fertile ground for this sort. I should be able to extract its contents with proper tools. The vitae should be extracted as usual from any agonized human victim's blood. I just need large amounts to distill it properly. Remember to collect this during the next torture session. Tempter, on the other hand, will prove more difficult. I don't think it exists in this world. Oh, okay. Simply writing... How do you... Okay. So I'm just going to come up with something that just doesn't exist in this world? How do you do that? Simply writing the word with these letters looks wrong. I believe it's property of secretion in the water-dwelling Karnak. I will have to address Ware with this, as he will have to supply me with a host. Also, a properly prepared well should suffice to contain it. Is that what was down there? I think I have it. If that's the monster in the well that he was talking about, I have. Alright. I have part of the ingredient then. That's what that is. I'm assuming that's what the jar is for. Is there anything else? No? No, okay.
Of August, 1839. The blood wards are failing. The shadow beckons, and its cry disarms my actions. Hurry. No time to spare. You have to kill another. Alexander produces a knife. He wants me to cut the flesh. Do it. Save yourself. He is a murderer, Daniel. He is evil. A cold-blooded killer. Hurry. Alexander, you must let me be. I have to concentrate. Paint the man, cut the lines, cut the flesh, watch the blood spill, let it come. Please, I didn't do anything. Paint the man, cut the lines, paint the man, cut the lines. Leave the man cries. Now you see. I did well. One life for another. You hear me, guardian of the orb? I did all this for you. Now, once more, withdraw your shadow from my domain. Alexander, there isn't much time. I can feel it. We must act swiftly. I will do whatever it takes. Do whatever it takes.
for the torture levels, it was not all that fun.
What are my intentions, Daniel? Salvation. It used to be yours, but now you only seek misplaced revenge. How do you justify your violence? Is it for the greater good? Are you doing the world a service? It is you who caused all this pain and death. If you had accepted your fate and submitted to the orb when you first discovered it, none of
Shut your face!
it is curiosity in league with your selfishness that is killing us both.
Wow. What a good time for that line. Dick?
The wheel is good for keeping your victims still during the procedure. They can be bound around the circumference or simply stretched across, tying limbs to the spokes and rim. All tools are by this point useful, and you may administer the torture in any way you like. But the forte of the wheel is the gaps. When you have decided that the victim shall die, you can smash their limbs with a hammer, making them fold in between the frame.
But they'll die. Too quickly, I mean.
No, don't worry. The human body is much more resilient. They can survive for days until they finally succumb.
The murderer's limbs were tied to the spokes of the wheel. They turned the wheel slowly, but with intent, so the rope secured around his leg stretched and cracked the bone. He no longer had the strength to scream. The two men looked at each other knowingly and took a hammer and struck the victim's chest in the final act of mercy. The Iron Maiden trap. Okay. Combination does not work. The forger stood absolutely still. The casket had been closed, but a faint light made its way inside. A myriad of spikes pointed at him, glittering as they waited for his body to slip for just a moment. His knee jerked and he felt blood trickle down his leg. In pain, his head fell slightly forward. It took him a while to realize his eye had ruptured and began to leak. That's hot. Let's just close that up. See very well, so still can't see very well. See a little better though. Yeah. I'm hoping I can find some more things throughout here. Ah, fuck. Yeah, I'm being chased. Yup, I'm being chased. Oh, hello. Cow. Oh, this type of trap. The bowl that they cook. The trader did not know what to think of the brass bowl as he was forced to enter it. Only when the heat of the fire began to scorch his skin and cook his flesh did he realize it was be his tomb. His screams of pain echoed inside the brass chamber and traveled into the complex instrument, which was the bull's head. Outside, the men could hear the brazen bowl below. Colony of poisonous fungi. Can't be combined by hand. According to the note, the tonic has to be made with care. It's fine. So this does work. It just needs to be made by care, with care. Fungi works to paralyze or confine the internal gland. It can be extracted from any usual from agonized human victims' blood, just near large. Okay, so I need the vitae. As usual from any agonized human victim's blood. Okay, so I gotta go find a live victim. Well, I'm glad I came this way. That takes me back to the wheel. That's not good. Aye, he's chasing me. Where are you? There's any other rooms in here or not. So that's back. I'm hoping there'd be like another room somewhere. Can you not? You're where I got the fungi. You're the bridge for whatever reason. say close to. Oh, that's the beginning. Alright, well, I'm gonna head back. I think I got everything. I really don't know where I'm gonna get the blood. I mean, there's a lot of blood that I can be obtaining here. I thought seeing as I could touch it, it'd give me blood, but it's just prompt. I think I just went back, right? Load screen, come on. I hate when load screens just decide to just take forever for some reason. Oh my god, come on, load screen, please. Yeah, that's what I thought. Now I gotta sit through another one. And, like, I don't get why can't they all just load fast. It annoys me. Come on, game, jeez. The worst is like you load fast and then you go slow. That's even worse. No, I want it.
How are things coming? Incredible! You found Vire's recipe. Then there might still be a chance. Listen carefully. Alexander is working on opening a gate, a door to another realm. It's where he wants to go. If you could put your anger aside, let him open the portal before you take your revenge. Let me pass the gate, Daniel. Please, find the ingredients and prepare the tonic Vire describes. And do so before you assemble the orb. The barrier keeping you from the inner sanctum will only be breached for a short time. Unless everything is taken care of before mending the orb, you won't be able to save me.
He refuses to eat it, does he? My hand, according to them, yeah, I know.
You should hurry, Daniel. No time for sitting around.
There's no reason to be back up there, is there?
Daniel, good to see you. You're a good boy, Daniel. And I appreciate your company. But I believe you have